guys, welcome back to another Roblox DEADRAILS video, and I am going to be showing you guys how to get your first win on DEADRAILS if you haven't already. I am not using any classes at the moment. As you can see, I haven't spawned in with anything. I've just spawned in with a shovel and a sack. So what I always do is definitely buy one bandage at the beginning, and with that I will put all my rest of the money into the coal, and I'll buy 3 pieces of coal and I'll put those into the train. I'll also recommend, guys, you get these newspapers and just put one newspaper behind you. Even though it doesn't block the damage of the bullets, I think it does reduce the damage, so it gives you a little bit of extra defense. That will move off from the beginning area. So at the beginning of the game, guys, I definitely recommend to just have a look through these buildings, the early buildings that you do find, just for some extra loot, because you do only have a shovel to deal damage with. And what another tip is, you can do damage through walls, so make sure you abuse that, guys, so you don't take any damage here. Especially this guy as well, we can just kill him, and we'll grab the the bandages, and we'll also just take the zombie bodies, because we can sell these guys, or not sell them, put them into the fire just so we get some extra fuel. And there's also another building just up ahead on the right here, so we're gonna have a look here. The main priority really, guys, at the beginning is to try find a weapon, a gun of some sorts. Also within one of the latest DEADRAILS updates, if you hold left click, you charge up your melee now to do more damage. There doesn't seem to be any guns in here, so we're gonna have to move off. Right, so we are approaching our first town here. So what we're gonna do is, there's a furniture on the left, it seems, so we're just gonna have a look at what they have here. But because we don't have any weapons really apart from our shovel, we have to essentially take out these zombies one at a time. So start off with this guy. But the main other issue is the fast zombies. They can really ruin your run. And we just found a tomahawk, so this pretty sure it does more damage than the shovel here. We will be happy with that. And there's some extra coal in here, so we'll take that, and a metal sheet, which can be very useful. It does seem like it's going to be turning nighttime soon, so we might take this night a little bit slower here. It's just about turning nighttime here, so we might just barricade ourselves inside of the train with the metal sheet that we have. So which is probably what I'll do here. Here we go. Alright, so we will just barricade ourselves here for the night. And when it becomes morning, we will come out and get the zombies one by one. Alright, it's just turned morning now, so I will take out these zombies one by one with the tomahawk here. This does way more damage than the shovel that I have. So any weapon that you do find, guys, definitely make sure to use them and abuse them, because the shovel is just a starting weapon and you shouldn't really use it for too long. The main issue is, guys, the speed zombies. They can get you really low like that, so you do have to prioritize the speed zombies first and just go at the zombies one at a time, because they can be pretty dangerous if they stack up together. You get low. Luckily we looted the doctor earlier, so I will just heal up my health here, and we'll just keep going at the zombies one at a time. And sooner or later we will have eventually killed all the zombies. At the beginning you do have to take it quite slow here, guys. Don't want to die at the beginning here. Luckily I have quite a few bandages from earlier, so I shouldn't be close to dying. And we've got a couple zombies left. And when you come to these towns, guys, what you're looking for is, there will be a guy that has a suit and hat, which is just here. And what we need from this guy is a code. He will give us the code to the bank, which in return we will be able to get some valuables that we can sell. I've run out of heals now, so hopefully there's not too many zombies left. 265. And there doesn't seem to be a doctor around, so I don't think we'll be able to heal ourselves. 265. Oh my god, that guy nearly ruined our run. 26565. 26565. Oh, very low. But don't forget to collect all the bonds from the bank here. And honestly, guys, I'm not trying to risk anything. I'm gonna head off to the next area. You never know. If a speed zombie comes now, I'm pretty much dead. My health is so low. But once you do the first town, guys, the game becomes much more easier once you have healing items and weapons. So hopefully nothing shoots us now. We're gonna go to the next safe zone and we'll be able to buy some healing items. And more importantly, we need to get a weapon here. Ranged weapon, so we don't get this low anymore. So this is just going to be a guide on how to get your first win. So I won't be going through all the point of interest and stuff like that. So that is going to be a quicker video. It's just for those that haven't actually beaten this game yet. So we'll go to the trading post and sell all of our items that we just got from the bank. All right, so in total we have $222. We can actually remove the shovel from inventory. I think, can we sell the shovel? Let's have a look if we can just sell the shovel. Doesn't seem like we can, but we don't need the 2 melees in our inventory. So we'll just move the tomahawk in. And what we'll do here is buy some, first we'll buy a rifle actually, because that's more important. Our health will regenerate over time a little bit. And we'll just buy a couple stacks of rifle ammo here. So this is probably the best weapon you can buy in DEADRAILS. And with the rest of the money, we'll buy a bandage first of all, just to heal myself up fully. And this right here, guys, the snake oils, they are probably the most OP healing item in this whole game. Pretty much just brings you back to full HP. And with the rest of the $20, we'll buy some bandages. It is nighttime now, and I'll probably raid one more town. And with that town, we'll probably have enough coal to make it all the way to Mexico, which is the 80,000 meter zone. And that is where you complete DEADRAILS to get your first win. So this is one of the first unique point of interest in this game, which is a fort constitution. I am not going to go through and show you how to loot these unique locations in this video, just because they are very hard to do. And I do not have the best of gear, and I'm just showing you how to get your first win on this game right now. So if you do want to watch videos on that, I have plenty of videos on my channel going through how to easily clear these areas. So just arrived at the safe zone. Before I actually arrived here, I just heard the turrets shooting, which generally means there's probably outlaws nearby, and the turrets have just finished them off. So if you ever hear a turret shooting when you get to the safe zone, especially during the day, there they are. There's outlaws over there. So what you can do is the turrets, because they just wipe them out easily, you can now just collect the dead bodies of the outlaws and sell them. They go for, I think, 35 each. You sell them at the sheriff, but that is just easy money for us. And we can use this to buy some more snake oils, coal, and some rifle ammo. Especially how there were 6 of them. It's a decent amount of money. So we're going to sell them here at the sheriff's office. And there you go. They go for 35 each. And with that, we will buy a couple more rifle ammo rounds and then some extra coal. So if I didn't mention already, to beat DEADRAILS and win, you have to reach the 80,000 meter mark. And there is where you have to face the outlaws in their city, which is one of the hardest things in this game. But once you get a technique down, it becomes really easy and smooth. There is one point of interest. I did say earlier that we won't be looting any point of interest, but there is one point of interest actually, which is really easy. But we're not going to actually do anything about summoning or doing the whole looting of it. We're just going to loot the valuables, and it is really safe as long as you don't summon the boss, which is a Tesla boss actually. So we have a full tank, and just to let you guys know, it takes about 3 coal to reach 10,000 every 10,000 meters, which is every safe zone in this game. But there is one class in the game, which is the conductor, and you travel at a faster pace of 85 kilometers per hour or meters per hour. I don't even know what the speed metric of this game is, but it will be 85 speed. We are currently using a none class, but all the other classes also have 65 speed apart from the conductor class. And the conductor class also only takes 2 fuel or 2 coal to get to a safe zone instead of 3. So it's faster and more efficient. So if you guys are ever playing with friends or something like that and you want to get to the end faster, if one of you guys are the conductor, it would be very easy. So it's about to turn 9 PM and I'm at the 30,000 meter safe zone. What I always recommend, especially if you're trying to get your first win, is definitely just stay in the safe zones during the nighttime, just because they give you a lot of protection with the soldiers and the turrets. So I'll see you guys when it turns daytime again. Also guys, when you look up into the sky and the moon is really big like that, that means it is a werewolf night. So what that means is these big guys will spawn in. And that's kind of good for us if we're staying in the safe zone, because we can just sell them because they go for a decent amount of money and they will keep spawning in. As long as you stay inside the safe zone, you will be safe. And they go for about $20 each here. We'll have a check on that. Yep, they go for $20 each. You have nights where a lot of them are spawning in, and then sometimes you have nights where you just don't want to spawn in. All right, it's turned morning now. So with I have 4 werewolves in my sack, so I will just sell these guys just for the extra money. And with the rest of this money, we can just purchase some extra coal. Help us reach the 80,000 meter mark. So with our current amount of fuel, we can make the 40,000 meter distance, plus another 3, which is 50, plus another 3, which is 60, plus another 3, which is 70. So we can make 70 and a bit right now. So we just got to get a little bit more money or some pieces of coal. Another tip, guys, if you see these ores over there, they can only be resourced by the miner class. So if you have the miner class, definitely use that if you're playing solo or with a friend. We have about 170 bullets as well in our rifle ammo count, which is a lot really. So we shouldn't really need to buy any more for the rest of this game here. I am skipping most of the areas in this game right now, just because we have quite a lot of fuel. And like I said earlier, it's just to show you guys how to get your first win, so you know what to expect at the end of Mexico and what to actually do. This is for all the players that haven't got a win yet. There is a castle on the right there. This is another unique point of interest, and if you guys do want to see videos on how to actually loot this properly, definitely head onto my channel and look for the video there. So also, guys, it is a red moon tonight in this game, so what that means is there will be vampires spawning in, which is a different type of enemy than more different than the zombie and werewolf, but I wouldn't say they're that dangerous, to be honest. And same thing with the previous werewolf night. If you're at a safe zone and you need some extra money or something, you can stay here, and all the vampires, they are valuable. So I will show you how much they are worth. So you can just collect all of them here, and if you were to sell them, they go for 15 each. So with that, you can just buy some extra coal, bandages, snake oils, or ammo. So they can come in pretty handy having these werewolves and vampire nights. So I farmed enough vampire bodies here to get enough coal, or this will be the last piece of coal that I need. And with that, we'll have enough to reach 80,000 meters. All right, we have all the coal ready now on the train. Weld them onto the train. If you don't weld them, they will just fly off. And as you can see on the right side here, this is another point of interest. Not the sheriff, but the building behind it. And this is the only point of interest that I would actually recommend going to, especially if it's your first time and trying to get a win on DEADRAILS, because there is easy valuables inside of here that you can just collect and sell them off to the next safe zone. So when you come in, I have a video also explaining how to summon the Tesla boss and actually defeat that, so that is also on my channel. But if you come here on the left side room, you will find valuables on the tables here and over here as well. And finally, you go to the right side room over here. This is the most valuable thing in this whole building, which is the brain in the jar. So make sure you collect that, and you'll be able to sell that. Wolves don't want to ruin my run here. I will bandage up because they just took a decent chunk of health. So yes, this brain in the jar goes for a lot of money. So the Tesla lab is definitely one of the places you want to go to, especially if you're trying to get your first win on DEADRAILS. We are at the 60,000 meter safe zone, and we're just going to sell the valuables that we got from the Tesla lab here. And as you can see, the brain in the jar goes for a big $250. So you'll definitely be able to top and make sure you're all geared up for the final area, which is Mexico. So we're going to have a look. And first, we're actually going to buy a couple snake oils. Can't go wrong with having enough snake oils, guys, especially for your first win. You do want to be over looted here. And with the rest of the remaining money, we can have a look at if there's any armor pieces. They are pretty expensive. So they have a chest plate here and a right shoulder pad. So they both go for a whopping 200. So that's most of our money gone now. And we don't need to buy any more coal because we have enough of that already. And with the rest of the money, guys, because I have about 160 rifle ammo, I would just spend the rest of the money on some extra snake oils and bandages here. And because we have enough coal, we will just make it go straight to Mexico now. I'll pop the fuel. Because it's just turning nighttime and we've just passed the 60,000 meter safe zone, we should have good timing at reaching Mexico during the daytime here. All right, so we are approaching Mexico now. This is the strategy that I'm going to show you guys on how to actually beat Mexico, the final area, and get your first win on DEADRAILS. Every video that I upload basically has the same strategy on here. So I will be showing you, I'll just kill this guy first. And what I'll do, for some reason the guys on the turrets haven't spawned in. But what I do is always shoot those guys first if they do spawn in. In your games, guys, you will have these guys on a turret over there, but for some reason they haven't spawned in right now. I think DEADRAILS is just overloaded right now. So I'll bring the train a little bit closer. And what I'll do is just shoot all of the outlaws here and take them out one at a time at a distance with the rifle. By doing this, it gives you an easier time and less stressful time on actually clearing Mexico here. And what I'll do, because the turret people haven't spawned in yet, but they will eventually, is make sure you guys go inside the houses in the left and right area, because there are bonds in there which you can use to buy classes and items and even trains now. So make sure you have a look inside of here and grab bonds, and especially grab some rifle ammo if you are low on that. But we have quite a decent amount, but the bonds are really useful in this game. You have a horse as well, because you do travel faster while riding on a horse here. And I think the people on the turret, they're going to spawn in when I turn the cogwheel, which is what you need to do in order to actually get your win on DEADRAILS. But in normal games, they will already be there and you can just take them out from a distance. So what I'm going to actually do here is turn the cogwheel here. The bridge is going to lower on the other side and you have to wait about 4 minutes. So you need to survive hordes of outlaws and zombies for about 4 minutes here. So I think this guy should, not sure why he's not spawned in yet. But I know these turret people are going to spawn in eventually. And outlaws will spawn at the other side. That is where you need to just kill them off. And you can use the same strategy the whole time. Just take your distance and just shoot them from afar. And you won't have any stress. And the timer is about 4 minutes as well, guys. So bear that in mind. Got to survive for about 4 minutes. We did prepare ourselves well. We have quite a decent amount of snake oils and bandages and also rifle ammo. So shouldn't be even close to dying, to be honest. Especially if you shoot the outlaws from a distance here. Don't even let them get close. You are not going to have a problem at all here. It's turning nighttime. I will pop once. Actually, I'll use one bandage here just to give myself full HP. And at one point, which is now, it might just be because it's nighttime, zombies will start spawning in. It seems like they are now. But my tip here, guys, is let the zombies get close to you like this so you can one-shot them in the head. Because when they're at a distance, you no longer one-shot them. You do 99% damage, but you can't one-shot. You gotta be careful for these zombies because they come in really fast, especially these speed zombies. If you just play your distance with the rifle, you'll not have a problem here at all, guys. But like I say, just let them come a little bit close and you can just one-shot them like this. But if they're at a distance like this, if you shoot them in the head, sometimes they don't die like that. There you go. So I will remind you guys that usually on those turrets there is outlaws on them, but for some reason they have glitched out in this run. They aren't spawning in. You gotta shoot them from far away because they have auto tracking, so they can really just destroy your health so quickly. But these zombies, they shouldn't be any problem at all for you guys, especially when you're looted up on this many snake oils and rifle ammo. If you ever get low, guys, make sure you do pop a snake oil. It does do healing over time, which makes them pretty OP, I'd say. And we're about nearly done here. We've got a minute left. And we're just facing zombies at this point. There's no more outlaws spawning in. But if you just shoot them in the head when they get close, you will not have a problem at all, guys. And also, guys, if the zombies are lined up together, you can shoot through the zombies, so you can kill at them, essentially. And it is turning daytime now, so there won't be any more zombies, at least the speed zombies right now. And we've got 30 seconds left, and then we're pretty much done, and that will be how you get your first win. About 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you go, guys. You escaped, and that is how you get your first win on DEADRAILS without using any classes at all. Please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next DEADRAILS video.